Hi, my name is Zach Fisher, and welcome to another Tech Talk. Today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about some of the IT resources that I used to learn IT online. And I'm going to give a brief synopsis on them and tell you, which ones are highly recommended, some of the pros and cons of each of them. So I'll start off with one of the ones that I recently did, and that one was A Cloud Guru. A Cloud Guru, I did the AWS Solutions Architect exam, and I did all of the A Cloud Guru course associated to that. I would say that the pros are that it's extremely digestible in small pieces. It's awesome that in the AWS Solutions Architect exam, you can actually get onto AWS with a free account and do a large portion of what is tested on the exam. So it really helped me. And I would say that honestly, if you're going to learn IT, this is the very first place to start, is to take this A Cloud Guru course, because it's just awesome. It gives you a wide array all the way from networking to storage. So if you're really starting to get into the industry, I'd highly recommend starting with getting your AWS Solutions Architect Associate certificate. And then after that, you kind of have an idea for what each and every piece of IT is about. And the next one is YouTube. So YouTube is awesome. So the negative definitely for A Cloud Guru is that, there's no interaction. So you can't ask, or you can ask a question in the chat and they'll probably get back to you. There's also a price associated with it. And I think it's like $60 a month or something like that. And then there is YouTube, and YouTube has been awesome for me to learn IT. It's great for one-off things. So if I'm looking to find a specific, something specific, then I'll look on YouTube. I'll often look at the Lightboard videos that people do. Those things are pretty cool. Another person, if you're interested in blockchain at all, Bitcoin, Ethereum, is Andreas Antonopoulos. He is fantastic at describing IT concepts in analogies to the real world, and that's really where I have tried to emulate him, because I think he's the best speaker on IT today that I've heard, bar none. It's not even close, in my opinion. He's absolutely fantastic. The next piece of YouTube that I would recommend looking into, so Andreas Antonopoulos, even if you're not into Bitcoin, I would watch a few of his videos just to see how he thinks. He may be he skews a little bit too far to the open source side of things for me, but I totally understand where he's coming from. The next one here is This Week in Enterprise Tech in YouTube. I watch this. It's also a podcast, but I watch this probably every other week, sometimes every week, and it gives a great overview of the news for what's going on right now in IT. And then for half of the time, they'll have a speaker come in and talk about what the speaker's company does, which is very interesting. So YouTube is really cool for finding a vast array of information. Sometimes it takes a long time to find things, and other times you have to sift through a lot of different videos that aren't very good. But if you're looking at the whiteboard or the lightboard videos, they're typically good. Andreas Antonopoulos is great on Bitcoin, and This Week in Enterprise Tech is great. The next one here is Coursera. And Coursera is, in my opinion, the best. It was free when I took it, but I recently looked and I'm not sure if it's free anymore. But it's the best online course that you can take. And I took the machine learning class by Andrew Ng. And what this course does is it puts you on a schedule, and you have a wide variety of assignments, and every week there's a grading algorithm that will grade your programming assignments, or there's a group of people who will grade your assignments. So it's very, very good. It's very well done. It feels like I took the machine learning class with Andrew Ng, you should also look at him on YouTube for machine learning. He's fantastic. He's very good, and he boils the machine learning concepts down to something very easy and relatable. And I have a grasp of what neural networks are and some of the other concepts now. So I would recommend this. Once again, the fact that you can't ask questions when you're confused about something, it's just kind of inherent limitation of using the internet to learn things. But I would say Coursera, if you can find a course that you're interested in Coursera, it's probably one of the best ones. And then if you're interested in machine learning at all, definitely take that course. The next piece here is the books. So I like a app called Audible, and I typically listen to my books. I don't read as many books as I listen to, and just because it's easy. When I go in the car, when I go on a walk, I'm usually listening to books. And 3 books that I read that I would look into: the Phoenix Project. They're all on DevOps, the DevOps Handbook, and then so the Phoenix Project and the DevOps Handbook are a couple of pretty good books if you're looking into DevOps, which I also have an interest in. So cons on books is they typically, you don't have video. You can kind of breeze through them without necessarily understanding all of the concepts, and there's no knowledge check. Then the next one here is another course online that I took, and I like MIT OpenCourseWare. I took the computer systems engineering course. It was a grad course in computer systems engineering at MIT. And, they've got the homework, the test, just like Coursera. They don't have somebody to grade it for you, so you have to grade it yourself. And it's not quite as digestible in chunks. It's basically just a lecture video put up online, and then the course material is also up there online. But it's awesome that you can learn these things just sitting at home, or like I can put on MIT OpenCourseWare YouTube video. It's based on YouTube, so the videos are on YouTube, I can pull that up while I'm doing the dishes or something, and um, just start to learn. Like right now, I'm trying to take a security class. I just started last night a security class on MIT OpenCourseware. So it's pretty powerful stuff. Then the last piece that I have is these are the best, especially if you have a specific area that you're interested in. I mean, there's nothing that there's I'll do one podcast that's talking machines. It's a machine learning podcast. If you're interested in machine learning, it's the best podcast on machine learning, in my opinion. And then the last one here is, the second to last one here is a website. So the Register I look at a lot, and Storage Review, because I'm in the storage industry. Those are two good websites. And then up above it, I've got my instructor-led courses. And this is what I was saying earlier, is if you're interested in a specific subject and you can take an instructor-led course, it's just the best thing to do, right? I love online learning, but you can't ask questions, and there's not quite as much accountability as an instructor-led course, especially if you're in person. If you're virtual, it's good too, but in-person instructor-led courses, I've taken the ISM, which is an EMC, legacy EMC certification course, information storage management course. That's what it's called, ISM, information storage management. Great for learning storage. Extreme IO management and configuration. It's a block storage array. And then vSphere, install, configure, and manage for the vSphere Foundations exam. And I'm about to take another one here in a couple of weeks. So another vSphere. It's going to be optimized and scale that course. So I'm going to get my VCP here in a few weeks. So highly recommend all of those courses, and I hope that these recommendations help. Once again, my name is Zach Fisher. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment with any questions. Thanks, guys.